All right, finally a decent project update. Here we go. This is where we're at. We just got the lift completely installed. Obviously got the M95s, the sticker got jacked up because I had to flip it. 8-inch soft ride Skyjacker. This angle is a little bit steep, but it works. It's not the tightest steering. Realistically, I need crossover steering, but this axle's not going to be in here forever, so it's hard for me to justify buying the knuckle to do the crossover. I don't know, maybe I'll still do it. So 8 inches, right now we have, these are just rollers, 38.5 TSLSX, 14.5 wide on 16.5, 16.5 by 12 super singles, welds. I bought them for the rims. Realistically, you know, I mean, you could take a look. I had some 36-inch rollers, but they were so bald and they were tracking all over the place, and I just could not drive it. So we put these on. I didn't even know if it would clear. It actually clears fine. It doesn't hit anywhere. Realistically, this is probably what 8 inches should use, is like a 37, 36. I'm probably going to go with 35s because eventually we're going to go to 14 wides. But 36, 37 is going to be realistic. I have the rear bumper off because I need to straighten it. You can see everything's painted. Undercoated the whole underside of the bed when it was off. Everything's painted in the Por 15 gloss black top coat. I love that stuff. If you've never seen my videos before, you can look back, but I have dual 3-inch Flowmaster exhaust 40 series. These are 6-inch soft ride springs with 2-inch blocks. That's just how it came. I actually wanted an 8-inch spring. They didn't have it. New rear shackles. What else did we do? I just got a new emblem for this. Cleaned up the gate. Been doing work and body work. Yeah, and everything straightened out, all the body panels. I do need to make one adjustment on the other side, but literally laser leveled everything, the bed, the cab, the front, adjusted everything. As I mentioned, the bumper finally fits correctly. Had to shim the little brackets in here a little bit. Not too stoked on this bumper. I'm just gonna say, I live in Oregon. We get a lot of rain, salt air, because I'm at the beach. It had a couple of little rust spots. In fact, you can kind of see one right there. This thing's brand new. LMC, I got the heavier duty one. I don't know. Same thing with this. Careful if you live at the coast or in a salty, wet area. The little keepers in the back of this front grille, they're just straight metal. They rusted and they started dripping rust down here. And I was like, what in the hell? I was so pissed. I cleaned them up, I sandblasted them, I painted them with Por 15 again because that thing just encapsulates everything. We'll see how that does. So yeah, I mean, this thing's looking great. These tires are shot. Obviously these are 2002s. You can almost see how much they hump. It's pretty bad. They do have some checks. You can see them here. I'm not really going to be driving this on the highway or anything, so it is what it is. I just wanted to give an update. So now it's time to get tires. The idea was to put the 36s on, see how that looked. Put these on, see how it looks. This actually looks really good. And then decide from here what we want to go with. Maybe leave your thoughts below. I didn't really get a good film on here with the 36s. They were bald anyway, so technically they were like 34s, 33.5s. There's a lot more clearance. This is tighter. So on a tight turn with these 38s, you know, if I'm full turn, if these lugs were full, they might nip this a little bit. Which is why I say realistically it should probably be 36s. I know Swamper makes a 36, but I want the super wide, so I was thinking 35, 15.5 TSLSX. I just love the look of those. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We could always take an inch out of the rear too, because it looks a little proud. So we could just do inch blocks. But other thing. Gotta give a shout out, 100%. So got new drive lines. Tom Wood. You can see I got the double cardone up here, or double carotene, whatever I'm tired of pronouncing that. Let me go on the other side. You can check out their number. I'm sure the sticker's on here. There you go. Tom, I don't know if you'll get that in the film. Tom Wood's custom drive shafts, phone number's on there, front and rear. The front was $410. I just took the measurements, did it all online, and had it here in 4 days. They're from Utah. No shipping on top of that, by the way. The rear driveline with a double cardan, whatever you want to call it, that was $629 shipped. So let's see what we got here. I just grease spitting around. And I put a new seal back here. Doesn't look like it's dripping now. That's nice. Yeah, it's great. And then of course, what's so funny is I thought I needed to get a new trans mount here. And because basically when I lifted this thing, my driveline was hitting right here. I don't know if you can see this in the video. You can see the clearance now. And so I was like, well, I need to get a new one. Come to find out, when I pulled this thing off, the new one I got was wrong. And so I couldn't use it. And I was looking at this and I realized whoever did the tranny swap on this and the engine swap put this in backwards. So this cutout was over here. I mean, they literally had no clue what they were doing. Whoever the previous owner, not the last owner, but the previous owner before that, they just brain farted it. Anyway, I did customize this a bit. I cut down the back. I gave it some more relief. I welded it. You can't even tell. Maybe if you can see from back here, I just cut it down to give it some more clearance. Welded it, did some Bondo work, and then just pour 15'd it. And then of course we've got the new tanks, both sides. Yeah. Now I need to get these tires balanced. They're pretty wonky. I don't know if that's possible. They're just too old and they're just whatever. Anyway, that's the update. Let me know your thoughts. Next will be tires and then getting a little bit more horsepower in the sucker, because now it needs a little more oomph. So potentially aluminum heads. I'm gonna pressure test the block, compression test it, make sure all the cylinders are good. If they're good, I'm just gonna go ahead and get some inexpensive aluminum heads. We'll probably upgrade. This has an Edelbrock EPS intake manifold. Probably get the RPM air gap. We'll put a decent cam in here, nothing crazy. And I've already got the new headers and obviously the exhaust works so it can breathe just fine. So yeah, heads, roller rockers, cam, new intake. That's probably next. I thought about doing an LS swap, but you know what? I want to kind of keep this carbureted original. That's just kind of just what it needs to be. Anyway, that's it. Hope you enjoyed. See you again soon.